Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of North Carolina. My name is Kavai. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how I turn these anchovies to this color. We're going to be using the Procure Brining bite, so let's put it together and show you how to do it. Alright, so to start off, you want to shake this to make sure that all of the mixture in this brine and bright is completely mixed up together. Make sure you get that blue, because if not, all the blue kind of goes down, so you want to make sure you mix it really good. Secondly, we're going to need a container to put all our stuff inside. This thing says it stains your hands, so it says it's best to use gloves, so I'm going to do that. Even though, I would do the manly thing and just do it, but I don't want to go to work looking like a smurf. So tomorrow, I'm not going to be out there all day, so I'm just going to put 8 anchovies in here real quick. And the reason why you want to brine is because if you can see these anchovies right now they're still kind of frozen, but if you have worked with anchovies, the skin gets kind of wrinkly and it gets really fragile. So the brine is supposed to add color to this as well as stiffen this up. Now another way you can brine is just putting this on rock salt, and it'll help absorb all that moisture and make it really firm. But I figure why not add the color in this, because this is what people really use for salmon. I've only seen like one other guy use this at a lake to try and catch stripers. So shout out to Scorpion Tube. He's the one who I first seen try to use this. So hopefully, the video before this that I'll post, it'll be the battle between the brine and the not brine. But for now, this is how you brine it. So now that I got all of my anchovies in there, I'm going to add this blue. And all we're going to do, we're just going to pour it in there. We just want to make sure that, we're pretty much covering all of the anchovies. Now this says a good 4 to 6 hours should be a good soak. I'm going to soak it overnight, and take this to the lake tomorrow. So then I'll probably dump it out right when I get to the lake. But for now, we just want to make sure they're all in there. Pretty good. I'm going to use my glove, even though I took it off. I'm going to kind of mash them in there a little bit. Okay. And from there, we're just going to close our lid, soak them up, and we'll see how they do tomorrow. Later on, I might give it a good shake just to try and get the top. But for now, that looks pretty good. So, we'll let it rest for now, and we'll see you later. Alright, so sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that when I was recording that the anchovies weren't centered on top of the screen here. So, right now, I've been soaking this for about 3 hours. Take a quick look at it. So, I wanted to try and flip this, at least so that both sides could get coated. So, now that we have it, let's see if we can flip them and see how the texture is. I think it's getting stiffer. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot more bluer, but maybe after the night soak, it'll get a little bit darker there. So this one's actually pretty coated and they're pretty good. It says 3 to 6 hours, so it is still kind of early. But overall, I think it feels pretty stiff. If you touch, regular raw anchovy after them defrosted, if I were to squeeze it like this, normally, the chopsticks would probably just squeeze right through the body because it's so soft. So, I think it is definitely firming up. Right now, I just have it inside of my fridge. This one's good. It's actually a little curled, but look at that, the whole thing's sitting in there. So, yeah, let's let this sit overnight. So, it's probably going to be another like 6 hours or so that it's going to soak. So, we'll let it soak, and then we'll try it tomorrow morning and see what happens. So you guys might be thinking, oh man, this guy's pretty good. He knows what he's doing. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I just saw blue anchovy. I saw people doing it, YouTubed it, Googled it. Saw that it looked pretty simple. You just put it in here. I think next time I will try to put it in rock salt, but just a heads up, I don't know what I'm doing here. We're all experimenting. You're experimenting with me on this. So hopefully it comes out.
The next day.
Alright guys, so here's the brined anchovies. They've been soaking for 14 hours. Honestly, dude, it kind of looks the same to me. Supposedly, in the other videos, other people have it looking really blue. I did see that there's another brand that kind of has like a fire thing. Let's check it out. I can't really tell if it looks more blue or not. We'll have to go back to the drawing board on this. But it does feel a little stiffer. So we'll try it out. We'll test out to see, which bite gets better bit. Either the one with the brine or just a natural anchovy, and we'll throw it out there. But yeah, a little disappointed. I thought it'd be a lot more blue on this thing. Like I said, I've never done this before. According to directions, you just put it in there and soak it. So yeah, we'll just try it out and see which one gets a bit better. So the way they got this set up is I got the top half, which is the fish head that's brined. The bottom half is just a fishtail El Natural. First cast. We'll see who's hungry.